Hey guys, we are back with another tutorial featuring the ATHR Beauty Desert Sunset palette, which is absolutely stunning. All the other videos that I've done featuring this palette creating eye looks, I will link down below for you guys in the description box, so make sure you go check it out. But you guys wanted to see, someone said duochromes. These are more metallics. These are not like duochrome. A duochrome tends to shift in like color depending on how the light hits it. For instance, maybe it looks blue, then green, then yellow, orange. Like it just has a whole shift of colors in it depending on how the light hits it. These are beautiful metallics. These two shades I haven't used yet, so I feel like I want to create a look featuring just these two shades for my girls who like the bronzier type of looks. I did a smoky eye if you guys want to check it out. Again, all these videos are going to be in the description box. The face is done. She is ready to go. So let's dive on in and create an eye look. I'm going to start this look in a very unconventional way. I usually start off on the crease, you guys already know. But since we're going to use shimmers, I'm going to start off with these shimmer shades first. I'm going to start off with the bottom one. It doesn't have a name, does it? Does it? Yes. It's called Afterglow. The names are in the back, by the way, if you guys didn't notice. It is like a deep copper with a very warm shift to it. I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. I know, this is different. What is she doing? I know. I do have a little bit of foundation on my lids, concealer. I did set that. So you can totally skip a primer or you can go in with a primer, totally up to you. I'm gonna grab that shimmer shade. I'm gonna tap the product into the brush rather than out of the brush. That way like it sinks into the bristles. And I'm going to begin to apply that. Starting at the end of the eye, bringing it like maybe 2/3 in, not quite all the way to the inner corner because that's where we're gonna apply the other shimmer shade. I feel like this is gonna be nostalgic for a lot of people because I like in the 80s, shimmers all over the lid and the crease was a thing. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just not a everyday type of vibe, at least for me. And it's not necessarily flattering on everyone if the colors are like really bright, but these would work. These would work for pretty much anybody at this point. We're just gonna apply that, blend out just a smidge, but we are gonna smoke this out just a little bit to make the eye kind of work. So we're not gonna worry about that too much. We just wanna apply the color. And if you want deeper pigmentation, just go in with your finger. Or you can use a synthetic brush, but since I'm trying to apply over on the crease, I use a fluffy brush. While I'm doing the other eye, I wanted to take a second to thank you guys. Yesterday's video was a hard one, and honestly, like after I filmed it, I left the studio and I got emotional. And my husband was like, "Are you really gonna cry right now?" It's just like, this is hard, you know? It's hard, and having to admit it to yourself and then put it out on social media for the world to either judge you or support you, it's hard because you just never know how people are gonna react and the feedback you're gonna get. Not to say that I expected you guys to be mean about it, but you know, some people just want to jump on the mean bandwagon because they're miserable themselves or whatever the case is. I don't like putting myself in a situation where I'm going to be attacked, because at that point it's my fault if I get attacked because I shouldn't have put that information out there. I hope that makes sense. So if I'm gonna be realistic, I was a little nervous, but I know that I needed to do it for myself. I woke up this morning, I feel so much better. I needed to do it for myself. And so the support and the feedback from you guys has been amazing. You guys are freaking awesome. You guys were sharing your situations, and you know, I'm glad that you guys, although you see me in a different light, you see me as basically human, because I am human. I'm one of you guys. I'm literally just like you. So the fact that you guys see that and appreciated that video, like, thank you. Because I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna grab a big fluffy brush and I'm gonna dip into this gold shade. These are really creamy, by the way. I'm gonna take that gold and I'm gonna apply it on the beginning portion of the eye, like in the inner corner, bringing it halfway. So I'm bringing it halfway, that way it'll blend with this shade. I've been reading you guys' comments. I couldn't really sleep much, so I was reading. I will be responding to comments today. I'm glad that, I'm not glad that I'm not the only one, because then that means that I'm glad that you guys have gone through it, but I'm glad that you guys understand where I'm coming from. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to say thank you. Let's grab this fluffy brush and we are gonna tap into this darker shade. Now, I only wanna apply just a smidge. I don't wanna change up what we have going on. So I'm gonna apply just a smidge out here. See how I'm tapping it? And then I'm gonna bring it up in the outer V just a little bit. Again, not too much. And don't worry, it doesn't have to be the perfect blend. We're gonna grab a clean brush to blend that outer edge out. Clean brush and blend that out. See, so I'm grabbing whatever's here, right? and I'm bringing forward. That's gonna deepen this area without overdoing it, because you're just dragging whatever product is here over to the beginning of the eye. Now this is where you kind of blend and keep going. Keep going until it looks amazing. And yes, blending takes a while. I mean, I know it looks super quick here on camera, but I do edit these videos myself, so I'm able to kind of cut a portion of it off to kind of make these videos shorter, because if not, we'd be here a really long time. Super pretty, very wearable, blended out. You still have your shimmers. Some of it fell down here. So I will be concealing this area, and that's a tip for you guys. If you ever get any like shimmery shades, you could go in with a piece of tape just to lift the glitters. But if it's something like this where it's not just glitters, it's just a glittery pigment, like a very shimmery pigment, just go in with a little more concealer and powder and call it a day. It'll kind of glue it onto that area and it won't move around. With that same brush, whatever's left from that darker shade, I'm just gonna apply it out here, only out here. I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm hoping that this look is one of those that everyone chooses to try. I understand that the last one was a challenge, and like the smoky one, so many of you guys were saying like, I don't know, but still said you would give it a try and see. That made me really happy, because makeup is supposed to be fun, guys. And at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out or if you don't like it, it's okay, you can wash it off. That's the beauty, that it's not permanent. At least this kind of makeup is not permanent. So I like to challenge you guys, and I like to kind of create looks that maybe would encourage you to try yourselves and see whether you like it or not. I'm gonna go in with the PYT Wingman Liquid Liner. She's looking like this, kind of like yesterday's, the one that I featured in yesterday's video, but not. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a little bit of a wing. You do not have to do this, you can totally skip it. Or if you have hooded lids, you can always do the trick that I showed you in the previous video and just smoke out the bottom lash line, creating your wing starting from the bottom up. Looks amazing. I'm gonna apply some mascara on the bottom lashes, but I don't wanna overdo it. I want them to look almost natural. So I'm gonna go in with Illamasqua's mascara, very lightly, specifically on the outer portion and in the middle. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit at the top, because we're going in with falsies as per usual. The falsies I'll be using are the AOA Studio In Style Willow. These are from Shop Miss A, and they're so pretty. And they're like $1.55. I'm using a liquid adhesive pen for my lashes today. This one is actually by Kiss. Of course, it's in the shade black, as you can see. I haven't tried this before, so we'll see. I've tried a few other drugstore brands, but this is my first time with Kiss. See, that's what I love about these pens. Beautiful concept. You don't have to wait until it gets tacky. It just goes right on. All right, and because I don't have to wait for them to dry or anything, because they're like on and they're like gonna stay, I'm gonna go in with a little more mascara to blend my falsies with my realsies. Okay, the lashes are on and she's ready to go, but I feel like, should we go red? I feel like we can get away with a red with this look. So I'm gonna do a bold red lipstick. We're going to use Brickle by ATHR Cosmetics along with their lip liner in Maya. The lip liner is brand new, so we'll see. I do like their formulas though. We'll see how this goes. I don't know what this comp is gonna look like. You know, I'm looking at the eyes right now, and this would be great for Valentine's Day, wouldn't it? Looks really nice. And here is the completed look. What do you guys think? I think it turned out really nice. It is very Valentine's-esque, isn't it? And with this palette, come on. Now, if you're able to snag it, snag it. If you're able to snag it on one of Boxycharm's events, snag it. If you're able to get it through Ipsy, snag it. Just snag this palette. It is a beautiful look. Who would have thought that basically shimmers all over the lid would look so pretty? I mean, I would have thought that because just I think outside the box. But what do you guys think? I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. That way I can continue to make these for you. I base my upcoming videos on thumbs ups. The more I have, the more of those types of videos I will do, because that means that you guys love them. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I will ask you to please hit that subscribe button. It's really easy. It takes 2 seconds for you to do. Just go down there, click subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way YouTube lets you know every single time I upload a brand new video. And that is a wrap for today's video. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes out of your day with me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.